A woman obsessed with championship gold.
Because Roxanne knows what she's worth.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Laredo, Texas, Roxanne Perez.
You have to love this level of confidence in a superstar.
Especially for so early in her tenure in WWE.
Well, Roxanne's already done more in her early 20s than most competitors do in their entire career.
Roxanne is completely ruthless at this point.
Yeah, Roxanne Perez doesn't care about anything except being on top of the mountain.
That's the right mindset.
A tough lady and a real lioness.
And her opponent from Los Angeles, California, Nikita Lyons.
Built like a tank, but moves like a cat.
If Nikita is a tank, she's certainly an aerodynamic tank.
And this thing is underway. Roxanne Perez here tonight for singles action, the one they call the Prodigy.
Wise and experienced beyond her years, Perez is everything she claims to be in the ring and possibly even more. It's hard to believe there was ever a time that Perez was seen as an underdog.
Very true, Corey. Roxy has more than made a name for herself at such a young age, and she somehow still has so much more ahead of her in her career.
And then we have the fierce Nikita Lyons, looking to show off her power and striking ability in this one.
Lyons doesn't play it safe, guys. She doesn't hold back. This match could be explosive. Whoa, round and round we go. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors. Sky-high monkey flip.
Lyons now losing ground.
Lyons is going to have to dig down deep here.
Perez on the receiving end.
Down around into the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
Reverse the leverage and into a pin.
And an early kick out. She probably didn't expect it to put her away there, but she's put her on notice.
Corey, what's one thing Roxanne needs to focus on in this match?
Above all else, Cole, Roxanne's going to need to focus on her ability to adapt. It's arguably Roxanne's greatest strength as a competitor, and it's allowed her to always have an answer, no matter the opponent.
Look at this from Perez.
Russian leg sweep.
Perez is taking over here.
Yeah, Roxanne's ability to adapt has really helped her here. She had all the answers, and now she's in full control.
Boom! Powerbomb! That was one of those power bombs that would shorten someone's career. Oh, here it comes! Sweeping takedown.
That'll hurt. DDT. She's being derailed here.
Yeah, but you got to expect that at this point in the match.
Neck breaker.
Uses an elbow to disrupt that attack.
A narrow escape.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
Picture perfect example for when you just want to put someone down with authority.
Oh, man.
by the DDT. Roxanne just lining her up and knocking her down. Roxanne Perez. Pop rocks.
Perez might have her.
Covers, wasting no time.
This could be it.
An emphatic victory.
Here is your winner, Roxanne Perez.
And it'll be Roxanne Perez leaving tonight as a winner.
Well, I might not agree with a lot of what Roxanne has been saying. She earned that one.
It kills you to say anything nice about Roxy, doesn't it, Saxton? The Poison Pixie is here.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Riverside, California, Candice LeRae.
One half of the WWE's resident power couple.
I'm not in the ring, Saxton.
We've seen it time and time again that Candice has zero fear when it comes to the competition.
Ladder matches, war games. Candice has done it all in WWE and has survived.
She is ready to get in the competition's face.
Michin is as Michin does. Never afraid to do something crazy.
And her opponent from Fontana, California, Michin.
Michin looking to throw down like the baddie she is.
Yeah, Michin has competed all over the world. You simply cannot discount her success thus far.
Michin ready to prove she belongs at the top of this division.
Such an incredible journey for this woman, but she knows a win tonight will take her even further.
Bell sounds, and this one's official with Michin. Michin's learned so much from training with members of the OC that she's confident fighting in any scenario.
Michin is so creative when it comes to throwing a beat down on an opponent. In the blink of an eye, Michin can put you in a very bad situation.
Michin knows every inch of the ring and how to use it to inflict maximum damage on her opponents. Michin's not messing around.
And standing on the other side of the ring is the Poison Pixie. Now, I understand Candice wasn't happy with how her career was going, but to win at all costs?
Yes, Byron. Candice is a world-traveled competitor who got sick of looking up at the lights and instead created her own opportunity by any means necessary.
We often talk about Candice LeRae's toughness, but to some, it's just stubbornness. Corey, could that possibly backfire on her tonight?
Well, if you want to call Candice stubborn, go ahead. But she's got enough experience in that ring to know what she's doing. So I don't think it'll backfire at all.
And Michin looked out of her element on that one.
LeRae's passion for the game paying dividends.
Oh, and the rolling neck snap. Candice is making it hard to get any offense on her.
And this is what an experienced competitor like Candice does. Call it toughness, call it stubbornness, but it's effective.
Hoisted all the way up. Ow, brain buster.
Force going directly to the dome. That'll leave you seeing double for weeks.
Kick down low.
Code red. Now that's what you call impact.
Ah, double knee face buster.
Absolutely spiked.
DDT.
Michin has lost any momentum here.
Michin trying to withstand the surge. Just a ruthless assault in the corner.
Is this ever gonna end?
I hope not. Every strike more devastating than the last. Oh, stomping away. Joe! Stomp!
And here comes Mrs. Wrestling.
She's showing why they call her Candice Wrestling.
Step up, senton.
Candice showing how tough it is to compete with Mrs. Wrestling.
Candice LeRae looking to cinch it in. Here it comes.
Crossface applied. My goodness, look at how tight the submission's locked in. She just tapped out.
Here is your winner, Candice LeRae.
This has to be a sweet victory for Candice LeRae.
She did all she could, but Michin just fell short in the end.
But she's not one to get too discouraged. She'll bounce back from this.
The 1% of WWE, Kiana James.
The following is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Sioux City, Iowa, Kiana James.
Claims she's the 1%.
Well, clearly Kiana knows her worth. Much more than the unwashed masses in attendance.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's letting them know that right now.
Kiana James gonna show she's as fierce as she is calculating.
Cora Jade is here.
Kendo stick in hand, ready for a fight.
And her opponent from Chicago, Illinois, Cora Jade.
As far as Cora's concerned, no one measures up to her. She's on another level. And you know what? I think she might be right.
She has a thorny and jealous attitude. That's for certain.
Yeah, and she's always ready to pick a big fight.
Cora Jade's a woman who says if you never go too far, you'll never go far enough in life.
Cora certainly loves to go too far.
And here we go, all set for action with Kiana James in the ring.
One of the WWE's brightest.
Attempting an early cover here. She's able to kick out before the refs count.
She's trying to drain some energy with that early cover.
Goes into the corner.
Oh, scattered that one. Man. Kiana caught by surprise. Corey, what's the strategy when facing Cora Jade one-on-one? I mean, this is a young superstar who truly believes that we're all currently living in the generation of Jade.
Well, the best course of action is to topple Cora's confidence, to pop that overinflated ego. Out-wrestle her, outpace her, do whatever it takes to make Cora Jade realize she's not the center of the universe. Because once you do, she'll be flailing.
I don't think people realize the amount of strength it takes to hurl someone like that. Boom, nice.
There's a snapmare.
And a basement drop kick. Momentum has pivoted toward Cora.
Kiana needs to figure things out.
Swinging neck breaker.
Watch out.
Good Lord, taking flight.
Took a leap of faith and connected perfectly. This could be just what they needed.
She throws her back in. And she's making her way to the top rope here.
Blast off!
Wow.
Ooh, took a gamble once, took a gamble again, and hit the jackpot twice.
Cranked around into a neck breaker.
A steady stream of moves taking out Kiana James.
Cora continues the assault.
Holy moly, amazing display of athleticism.
Showing off the quickness, that'll turn things around in a hurry.
Inverted face lock.
Driven down with an elbow to the heart.
Well-placed elbow to break up the maneuver.
Inside cradle.
Oh, look at this small package! Gets the shoulder up instantly.
Well, she thought she saw a chance to gain the fall, but obviously was mistaken.
Fast movement gets her out of the way.
Ooh, takedown, skull first.
She's heading outside the ring now. Uh-oh. Oh, Jade with good timing on the reversal. Whip back into the ring. Uh-oh.
And Zulay.
Oh, ouch.
Uh-oh, she has trouble coming. Not going to be easy to get out of this.
This is the most Needs to escape and does. Gets free from that painful hold. Ooh, she puts the brakes on that. She gets bounced into the corner.
Sliced bread.
Cora Jade pulled no punches, delivering that offense.
Kick to the body.
Into a double arm DDT.
Jade can seal it here.
Transitions into the pin. Is this it? It's over. Cora Jade's done it.
Here is your winner, Cora Jade!
Kiana James finds herself on the losing side of this match.
I know for sure this did not go to plan for Kiana James. It's a tough break.
Dakota Kai has arrived.
A truly dangerous woman, even if she's on your side.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring, representing Damage Control from Auckland, New Zealand, the WWE Women's United States Champion, Dakota Kai.
A Dusty Rhodes Classic winner who has had multiple tag team reigns, but Dakota Kai is not to be trusted.
There are plenty of tag team accolades to Dakota Kai's name, but now she's taken aim at becoming a singles success.
Yeah, she is more than ready to captain her own ship.
Kalani is here.
And ready to leave it all in the ring.
And her opponent, from Boynton Beach, Florida, Kalani Jordan.
Kalani Jordan may be young, but she's already tasted so much success in her career. She's got titles and major matches to her accolade list.
And Kalani has proven that nothing gets in her way.
Kalani Jordan has great athleticism and such a positive outlook. I'd say she has a very bright future here in the WWE.
Well, I agree, Byron, and unlike you, she knows when to stop smiling and start getting to work. Seriously, what is with you? It's creepy.
I enjoy life.
As this match gets underway, I think it's best to just remember one thing. No one does it like Lonnie.
Why do you sound so uncool when you say it, Cole? Because it's anything but uncool, and the same goes for Kalani Jordan herself. You look at Kalani in the ring, and no one's doing it like her. Not in terms of athleticism, not in terms of resilience. There's a reason Kalani Jordan stands out.
And like I said, it's because no one does it like Lonnie. I don't think I sound cool saying it.
Yeah, but Dakota Kai is also here, and she's ready to put her educated feet to work. I don't know if she's still officially the captain of Team Kick, but don't worry, Dakota is still willing to kick anyone in the head who gets in her way.
More than willing. Kicking people is like breathing for Dakota Kai. It's like she needs to do it.
Cinches up the arm and a
Vicious kicks to the jaw.
A non-stop assault from Dakota.
Kai is being smart and not letting up. If you want to get the better of a fiery competitor like Kalani Jordan, you have to break her spirit. You have to pummel her until Jordan no longer believes in herself.
That's creative strategy, Corey, but knocking down Jordan's spirit won't easily be done.
Sweeps the legs. Crushing double stomp.
Choke slam right into the knee.
I think it's about time to roll the dice, Cole.
Indeed! Immense pressure being kept on Kalani.
I think Kalani Jordan is starting to break a little here. Every attack puts another crack in her fighting spirit.
Fisherman suplex!
Blast off! All the way to the outside.
Soaring through the sky and crashing onto their opponent.
Thrown out of ringside and back to the mat. She's making her way to the top turnbuckle from the top.
Elbow drop, good Lord. Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up. Dakota Kai looking for a little real estate to work with. Here she comes. Face wash.
Dakota now with the upper hand.
Kalani really having trouble with her defense.
Oh!
Dakota Kai off the ropes.
What a move by Kai, showing no mercy while chasing after her own ambitions.
Oh, here it comes! Dakota Kai!
Detonation kick.
Kai has this in hand now. The cover!
And that'll about do it, folks.
Here is your winner, Dakota Kai.
What a victory by Dakota Kai.
And Lonnie's got to be disappointed. We know how hard she works to be the very best.
Yeah, but even the very best fail sometimes, Saxton. A hard lesson, but one Kalani Jordan hopefully learns from.
Well, this is a true ballsy entrance.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from Oakland, California, Shotzi.
Well, Shotzi had a long and arduous road to get to WWE, but now she's enjoying herself.
Well, any road's going to be long if you're driving a tank that slowly.
Unapologetic and fearless, Shotzi is ready for a fight.
We'll call it an act of defiance or call it one of delusion, but Shotzi isn't backing down.
The sinister siren is here.
I can only imagine what her tarot cards have promised for tonight.
And her opponent, representing the Final Testament from Sin City, the Divas Champion, Scarlett!
Don't judge a book by its cover. Scarlett is second fiddle to no one, and she is just as dangerous in the ring as she is out of it.
Wicked, dangerous intentions on the mind of Scarlett. And we just know that Shotzi is ready to get this match going.
Well, that's just because Shotzi doesn't have an off switch, Cole. She's always balls to the wall, turning everything up to 11. Sometimes that works out for Shotzi, and other times she crashes and burns spectacularly. But still, Shotzi just keeps going and going.
Some would say that's an admirable quality of Shotzi's, Corey. Tenacity of the richest order.
And in the opposite corner is not an apparition. It's the mistress of evil, Scarlett. This woman has a chilling command over supernatural forces.
The energy that surrounds us right now is very unsettling. Scarlett's opponent is in great danger.
Standing on the hair. Oh, man, by the hair. Hair whip.
Was definitely not thinking about finesse with that one. Was only thinking about dominance.
Oh, atomic drop! I don't know if Shotzi can withstand much more of this.
Shotzi has to find an opening and respond.
Oh, double knees! Corey, any ideas on taking on a superstar as reckless as Shotzi?
Of course, Cole. Just let Shotzi be reckless. Eventually, she'll put herself in harm's way, and then you can pick the bones.
And some effective offense with that one. Or a pump handle coming.
Boom! Incredible suplex.
Oh, the power into a body slam.
Watch the elbow.
And Scarlett has secured the upper hand here.
Yeah, this is Shotzi's reckless style once again backfiring for her. Picking the bones now.
Fisherman neck breaker.
Nice. And Scarlett is revving this crowd up.
Across the top rope. What a hot shot.
Launching. What? You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense, but I can't say it didn't pay off.
Sent crashing into our desk.
Yeah, we might want to think about moving out of here.
Boom, what impact. And Shotzi is being taken apart here.
Scarlett is certainly getting that fierce look in her eyes.
Going straight to the top turnbuckle.
From the heavens, splash from the top. Front face lock applied. Hoisted up.
Rampage.
Man. Shotzi staggers up, struggling to regain any composure. Check this out, guys. Double underhook coming.
Byron's gonna love this. Dude Buster.
Will Scarlett put it away here?
It's over. All in a nice work.
Here is your winner, Scarlett!
And Scarlett standing tall after a win here tonight.
Scarlett putting everyone on notice. She is just as lethal as she is beautiful.
Oof, it's about to get hot in here.
Oh, compose yourself, Saxton.
It's scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Miami, Florida, Lola Vice!
A proud Cuban with a spicy attitude.
And MMA skills to match. Don't you dare make the mistake of judging Lola Vice by her size. Lola Vice brimming with confidence.
She certainly has this crowd's attention.
Miss Parker looking to turn some heads tonight.
And her opponent, from Port St. Lucie, Florida, Jada Parker.
Parker always trash-talking, but has proven to be able to back it up when it matters.
Jada will not hesitate to get down in the mud to fight, but somehow she always comes out smelling like roses. Jada Parker has a short fuse, and trust me, you do not want to set her off.
Yeah, you make an enemy of her, and she'll make you regret it.
We've seen she'll fight anywhere, anytime, and she's always determined to get the win. That's the bell, and here we go. Lola Vice looking to get a statement win here tonight.
Every win Lola Vice gets is a statement, Cole, especially when she knocks out her opponent to get said win. Vice wants to prove she's the greatest WWE superstar to come from the world of MMA, and every win brings her one step closer to making sure that's undoubtedly true.
Yeah, Vice is looking to etch her name in the history books here in WWE, and she's on course to do just that.
Then there's Jada Parker, an athletic and confident superstar with an aggressive nature inside the ring. Getting on her bad side is a big mistake.
But it seems to be all too easy to make an enemy of the vindictive Jada Parker. I don't think she knows the meaning of play nice with others.
Scoop slam! Strong takedown there. She's facing some real pushback here.
That type of physicality earning Parker the advantage.
And Parker is really putting the pressure on.
And Jada cannot be stopped right now. Hooks it up.
Oh,
Down. Falcon arrow.
incredible.
Jada Parker is a supremely confident superstar, but Corey, at times, it seems like that confidence could possibly lead to her downfall. What do you think? Could that be an issue for Jada tonight?
Yeah, Cole, you're right. We've definitely seen Jada's overconfidence cause her some issues at times, which is why I think tonight Jada really needs to strike a balance and keep that confidence in check, at least until she gets her arm raised.
Ah, what a neck breaker.
These are dangerous attacks on their own, but now the damage is exponentially multiplying.
Oh, this is not good at all. The pendulum backbreaker stretch. Lola's been on the receiving end for a bit now.
Yeah, Jada Parker's in control here, and she's doing well to keep herself from getting overconfident.
My goodness, did you hear that chop? And Jada didn't see that coming.
Vice showing how much punishment she can withstand before getting...
Oh, what's coming here? Submission move being applied.
Oh my God, superhuman power. She gets out of the cross armbar.
She gets taken into the corner, needs to get out. Jada Parker taunting her downed opponent. Here it comes.
As this rivalry has grown more and more intense, Reason has gone...
Turning it into a pin for the win.
Congratulations. What the...
Laying waste to both competitors. It's a battle for supremacy.
Do you really think I did magic?
I think magic works in unpredictable ways. You tried to cast a spell to keep the SmackDown locker room safe from mutiny.
And the SmackDown locker room got delayed long enough that Mutiny couldn't attack.
At least, they couldn't attack anyone but you.
Oh, whether it worked or not, you were messing around with forces that you don't understand. I know. I looked silly, I didn't scare off Mutiny, and nothing really changed. I'm not going to say we disagree, but...
You might have a touch of magic in you.
Thanks. Just... Can you tell me one thing? When you appeared in the ring, was that just special effects, or was it magic? I'd rather do that handshake again than tell you. Okay, I'll take that. Let's do it.
Sorry, we can't right now. Michael Cole told us he's got 5 hilarious cat videos to show us.
All right, lay it on us. Did you and the witches really cast a magic spell?
Damn! I owe my partner here $5.
That she does.
I didn't think you were the type who believed in supernatural stuff, punk.
Come on. I've been on ghost hunts for WWE, not to mention this house I remodeled once that had the eeriest feeling on the 3rd floor.
She's still dodging the question, though. All that time with Isla and Alba, the weird flight delay, was it real?
A witch never reveals her secrets, boys.
Well, one thing was real. That beatdown you put on Mutiny.
Yeah, you really held down the fort and put them in their place. Good job.
Hold that thought. My phone's blowing up with some big announcement that Triple H just posted on social media. Let's watch it.
For the past 2 months, the WWE board has kept a close eye on the movement known as NXT Mutiny. As previously stated, we've taken a stance of neutrality. Our position has not changed, but I'm here to announce there will be a clear and definitive end to this conflict at Survivor Series. It will be Raw and SmackDown on one side, NXT Mutiny on the other, squaring off in a best-of-3 series of matches to determine the fate of WWE. If Raw and SmackDown win, they can return things to normal and decide to punish NXT Mutiny for their uprising. If NXT Mutiny wins, WWE might look a whole lot different. There may not even be a Raw or SmackDown anymore. We are prepared for any outcome because this truly is a new era of equal opportunity. I have one more announcement. Before Survivor Series at NXT No Mercy, there will be a special preview match for the Unity Tag Team Championships. On one side, it will be the current champs, and on the other, the former champions from NXT, Jacy Jayne and Lexis King. So Raw, SmackDown, NXT Mutiny, when it comes to Survivor Series with the future of WWE at stake, are you ready? I said, are you?
I'm so sorry for interrupting Triple H's big announcement, but I have my own to make. It's not going to be Jacy Jayne competing in the Unity title match, because we're initiating Freebird rules, and I'll be stepping in to make sure we take back what's ours. In fact, taking back the Unity titles is just the first step in taking back all of WWE and getting rid of the dead weight known as SmackDown and Raw. See you soon, dummies.
Are you serious? You know, it's one thing for Hunter to stay neutral, but now he's giving Mutiny a legit opportunity to take control of WWE? This guy's playing favorites. Hell, he might even be one of them.
Who knows at this point?
Fine. If Mutiny is doing Freebird rules for the preview tag match, then so can we. I want in.
You sure that's the right move?
I never got revenge for getting put on the shelf by the Unity champs. This way, I'll get my hands on Lexis King and the traitor who sent them after me.
Okay, you could take my place in the match, but I'll be out there in your corner to watch your backs.
Deal.
All that matters is we defend the titles. We're gonna need all the momentum we can get as we head toward Survivor Series.
Agreed. So let's not lose.
You ready for this, Punk?
I've been waiting for this since the moment all this mutiny stuff started. So yeah, I'm more than ready.
Not gonna lie, I'm jealous you two are going to get your hands on Bailey. Oh, I was looking forward to hitting her with our whirlwind splash.
At least you'll get to see Punk and I nail her with it from ringside.
I guess that'll do.
Let's stay alert out there. We're heading into enemy territory. Knowing mutiny, anything can and probably will happen.
Got it.
All right, let's go put some idiots in their places.
It's the Unity champs, ready to show no mercy to their mutiny opponents.
It must not have been easy to step aside and allow another guy to defend the titles that you rightly earned.
Maybe it wouldn't have been easy for you, Corey, but that just shows the unique, dare I say, unity that this team has. It's the reason they've been so successful and mutiny has been running scared.
The Unity champs have a new face, but are hoping for the same old result when they defend their titles. And the challengers from Mutiny taking full advantage of Freebird rules.
Watching the Unity titles fall into their enemies' hands has been a black mark on Mutiny itself.
Not that you can tell with their predictably dark and cliched color scheme. Someone had to say it.
Bailey hopes your presence is enough to bring these NXT titles home.
The following contest is an intergender tag team match and is for the NXT Unity Tag Team Championship. Introducing the challengers, the team of Lexis King and Bailey. And their opponents, Nicole and CM Punk.
you see what's at stake. The NXT Unity Tag Team titles. Mutiny thought they were being clever by substituting Bayley onto their team, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander.
The Freebird rule cuts both ways, Michael. Bayley and King were not prepared for an angry CM Punk.
Tonight's outcome will set the tone for Survivor Series, and therefore the entire future of WWE.
Softening up their opponent for wham!
Discus clothesline.
Quick pin, championship on the line. The champ kicks out at 1.5. Too soon. And a well-timed counter.
Punch connects.
Not where he wants to be right now. Wow, what unbelievable action. The challenger unable to stay out of harm's way.
Yeah, and he's got to think about making that tag soon, or this could get worse.
Oh, great display of strength with the suplex.
Indy counters. And she quickly turned that around. Got the tag.
Just in time, too. Irish whip from Punk on Bayley.
And Punk follows it up with the knee.
And he nails the Bulldog. Vintage CM Punk.
This looks like it could be all over.
And there's the tag.
We've seen the defending champs win matches with the Whirlwind Splash, and now it's CM Punk's turn.
Wait, what?
Did that just happen?
I can't believe this. CM Punk has sided with Mutiny?
This can't be happening right now.
It's over.
We have new Unity Tag Team Champions, all thanks to the shocking turn of one CM Punk.
And now CM Punk is directing Mutiny to attack the former champions. Punk was friends with these two. They trusted him. This is sick.
Honestly, with Punk's track record, we should have seen this coming.
We thought he was one of the leaders of WWE. I don't get it.
You're not the only one.
We could be witnessing the beginning of the end for WWE as we know it.
I hate to agree, Corey, but with CM Punk on their side, Mutiny now has all the momentum leading into the most important Survivor Series ever.
We are headed for dark times.
I've never been one to run from controversy. In fact, some people think wherever I go, I'm the source of it. So let's talk about why I'm here and how it happened. Buckle up. This story begins before I ever returned to WWE. Raw was in Chicago and my old friend Bayley invited me to stop by. Before I was asked to leave, Bayley and I reminisced about her time in NXT, which gave me an idea. If I was going to sign another WWE contract, sure, I wanted to main event WrestleMania, but that wasn't enough. I wanted to create real, permanent change, a legacy. After I signed, I went to the PC and met the men and women there. They had all the talent in the world, but once they left NXT, they were at the mercy of the corporate overlords who didn't give a damn about their stories, their abilities, or what they had done to get to that point. Year after year, NXT would build stars only to have them stolen by the so-called main roster and then tossed aside. If NXT management wasn't going to do anything about it, I was. NXT was the voiceless who needed my voice. With Bayley on board, we recruited Kevin Owens and the NXT roster and we started a movement. Powerful and permanent change. A legacy. And now with Triple H and the board's blessing, thanks, Paul, We not only have a seat at the table, but the chance to smash that table to pieces. It wasn't easy getting to this point. Friendships broken. Lies were told. Sacrifices had to be made. The night of the big invasion, I had to listen to the start of my own revolution as I lay on the concrete floor pretending to be a victim. All I could do was smile on the inside, knowing that my mutiny had begun. As that mutiny unfolded, I even had most of the locker room and the WWE Universe thinking Triple H was on our side. Crazy, right? Or is it? Unfortunately, for the plan to work, I couldn't be upfront with certain individuals. Namely, the now former Unity champions. When you were busy trying to start a new world order, who do you think riled up R-Truth and got the Raw and SmackDown rosters fighting each other? That would be me. I managed to delay the entire SmackDown roster from getting to the building on time, leaving you to fight all alone. And you thought it was magic? Don't be ridiculous. You two grew up together, right? Maybe just quit WWE now and go back to whatever hellhole town you're from. Find your safe space. Because it's not here. Maybe someday you'll understand why I did what I did. But for now, just know that it was for the greater good. When Mutiny reaches its endgame, I will leave WWE not only better, but entirely different than it was when I arrived. And that's a change that was long overdue. So anyone else out there who's on the fence, I implore you to do what's right and get on board the NXT Mutiny Revolution now. Because after Survivor Series, you do not want to be on the wrong side of history.
I wanted to get the four of us together after everything that happened with Punk. How are you two holding up?
We're okay, but definitely didn't see that one coming.
No one did. Punk had us all doubting Triple H. Turns out he was just trying to divert attention away from himself the entire time.
Ugh. I haven't felt like this since the year we both moved away from our hometown.
It was really tough at first. You spend every day with someone and then all of a sudden they're gone.
But ultimately, you must have figured out how to stay friends despite the distance, right?
Yeah, it was hard and took a long time. But we realized even though we didn't see each other, we still had each other's backs.
Well, I don't think we have a lot of time, unfortunately, but maybe you can use that experience. You don't need Punk. You never did. You have each other.
I guess you're right. But even though we have each other, we still need help if we're going to defeat Mutiny at Survivor Series.
I know you couldn't trust anyone in the locker room before, but now you don't really have a choice. And besides, in the time since Mutiny formed, certain individuals have proven their loyalty to our side. We should start there.
Keep in mind, these superstars will compete for us in the best-of-3 series. Everything is at stake, including our livelihoods and the future of WWE. So choose carefully.
Which brand do you want to go recruit first?
I'll start on Raw, talking to superstars from the men's division.
Okay. You have our full support.
Hey, how are you feeling after that?
I'll be all right. But yeah, you nailed me good there.
Thanks. I learned from the best.
Well, you made your point tonight, loud and clear. So I'm backing off. You've shown you can stand your ground, even if I don't agree with where you're standing.
For what it's worth, I appreciated you trying.
Of course. Bailey was right. I was trying to get you on our side. You'd have been a great addition. You're what this sport needs, a strong, capable woman shaping our future. I'm proud I inspired you to get into wrestling.
You are still inspiring me. Watching you compete up close tonight, you made me feel like a kid again.
Was that why you hesitated before you knocked me into next week?
Yeah, maybe. I didn't like Bailey needing my help to win, and I don't like being pushed around by her either. But you've been trying to push me around too. You said it yourself. I need to blaze my own trail, not follow or recreate someone else's.
Maybe we've both been looking backward too much. Instead of revisiting old matches, we should be making new history.
I like the sound of that.
Then let's do it, but not here. This isn't the place for what comes next. At least not for you. Let's you and me take this to SmackDown, a stage worthy of your talents and maybe a new beginning. I mean, if you want. It's your choice.
You and me? Facing off? I'll be there.
Tiffany Stratton getting a warm welcome from this home crowd.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Prior Lake, Minnesota, Tiffany Stratton!
After the way last week's match ended, I don't think anyone expected a show of sportsmanship like we're seeing here tonight.
Well, with the lengths Charlotte went to bring Tiffany back from the dark side, I never lost hope, Corey.
Redemption and new beginnings are in the air as this contest is about to begin. The one and only Charlotte Flair.
Perhaps the greatest competitor in the history of the women's division.
And her opponent from the Queen City, Charlotte Flair!
The personification of majestic elegance, a fearless defender of her crown.
She says everyone will bow down to her.
There's no question Charlotte is WWE royalty, but Charlotte often lacks compassion for those around her.
Well, that comes with the territory when you've been superior most of your life.
Flair says she's proud to be a queen, and she should be celebrated.
Well, Flair will also embarrass and humiliate those who choose not to fall in line. Hey, you can't deny the greatness of Charlotte Flair. She always finds a way to handle her business.
And she shows why she's the most ruthless and dominant woman in sports entertainment history.
Always guaranteed to have a vicious plan of attack.
Most are playing checkers, while the Queen is a grand master at chess. Even though these two have patched up their differences, you've got to think Charlotte wouldn't mind getting in a few licks on Tiffany after what happened last week.
And Tiffany's got to be anxious to show Mutiny what they lost and that she was worth fighting for. She's not going to lay down for her idol.
I think everyone knows with these two competitors, even a friendly match is going to get a bit feisty.
Ooh, neck breaker. Look at this. Oh, and a backbreaker. Right to the spine. Textbook scoop slam.
And Stratton didn't exactly bring her best there.
Yeah, Charlotte was really showing off her unmatched skill. Bang! Backbreaker.
Tiffany is being taken full advantage of now.
Flair is making the opposition bow down.
Sidewalk slam.
Charlotte with a backpack stunner. Ooh, sidewalk slam. Flying.
Whoa, what a landing. From up top, right onto the target, outside.
That is kicking things into a whole new gear.
And now she delivers her back into the ring. And now she's making it to the top rope here.
Uh-oh. Way too... Oh, brutal miscalculation. Oh, nice. Schoolboy from behind.
Cover.
And a kick out before even one there.
She is still very much in this.
Up and around. Down with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker.
She reverses and creates an opportunity. Flair retaliating. Uh-oh, submission move. Rope break ends the hold.
Good ring awareness.
Oh, what a knee strike.
Here it comes.
Got you, Byron.
Across the top rope with a neck breaker.
Charlotte with the spear.
Charlotte with picture-perfect maneuver right there.
Flair stepping through, has it locked in, figure four. Perhaps looking for the bridge, there it is.
There it is, figure eight.
I can't believe that she is going to counter and does the figure eight.
Great wherewithal.
Got out of the way.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Oh, reversal catches Tiffany.
Here we go. Time to work out some aggression. Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe. Boom!
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
Exhaustion setting in, and neither one of them is letting up. Oh!
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up.
They are emptying their tanks, just going off with everything they've got now.
Oh, one thunderous final blow.
And a big boot by Charlotte. A ferocious attack put on.
Charlotte Flair stepping into the figure four. Can she complete the bridge? By bridging back, she does. Figure.
Charlotte Flair wins.
Here is your winner, Charlotte Flair!
Charlotte Flair showed why she's the queen of WWE, welcoming Tiffany back with a hard-fought victory.
This was a match of mutual respect, with Charlotte writing yet another chapter in her acclaimed career.